These are 8 top stocks in pre-market with big percentage move today. While watching bullish pre-market price actions, let us inform you our review on GRI. GRI Bio Incorporated is skyrocketing 191% pre-market after its Phase 2A trial for GRI 0621, a potential idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis treatment, showed no major safety concerns in the first 12 patients. With the study moving forward, investor excitement is high. Next up, efficacy data. If the drug proves effective, this could be a game changer. Our review on BIAF. BioAffinity Technologies Incorporated is carving a niche in the biotech world, focusing on non-invasive tests for early-stage cancer, with its flagship product, CyPath Lung, designed to detect early lung cancer. This technology is gaining traction and is a major part of the company's strategy for growth. The latest earnings report shows a significant leap in revenue, $9.4 million for 2024, which marks a 270% increase from the previous year's $2.5 million. While the company still posted a loss of 75 cents per share, it's an improvement from the previous year's loss of 91 cents per share, signaling positive momentum. The real standout is the explosive demand for CyPath Lung, which surged by over 1,400% year over year. The number of physician offices adopting the test also grew by 300%, reflecting strong market interest and adoption. BioAffinity ended the year with $1.1 million in cash and raised an additional $1.4 million through warrant exercises after the fiscal year closed. Looking ahead to 2025, the company is projecting revenue between $6 million and $8 million, a dip from 2024, mainly due to the discontinuation of certain unprofitable pathology services. However, they're confident that cost reductions will help mitigate this drop. The market is responding positively, with BioAffinity shares up 165% in pre-market trading. The impressive revenue growth and the growing adoption of CyPath Lung are definitely catching investors' attention. However, it will be important to keep an eye on the expected revenue dip in 2025 and how well the company navigates the discontinuation of those services. Our review on RSLS. ReShape Lifesciences Inc. is making some interesting moves in the weight loss and metabolic health space. They've got a whole portfolio of solutions, from the lap band system, this minimally invasive alternative to more intense procedures like gastric bypass, to the Obalon balloon, a swallowable, gas-filled device that helps with long-term weight loss. They're also working on a tech for type 2 diabetes called the Diabetes Block Stim Neuromodulation System, which could be a game changer for metabolic disorders. Now, the stock's up 133% in pre-market, which is definitely catching attention. This surge is likely driven by optimism around their products, especially the Lap Band 2.0 and the Obalon balloon, both of which have the potential to make a real impact in the weight loss space. With obesity and metabolic issues being huge concerns worldwide, there's a lot of room for growth here. It's a good sign for investors, but as with any health tech, there's always some risk. If they can keep this momentum going and really scale their products, we could see some serious upside. Definitely one to watch as the market reacts to these developments. Our review on GAT. Marblegate Acquisition Corporation is a blank check company on the lookout for a business to merge with or acquire, focusing on companies that have recently undergone restructuring. They recently announced a delay in filing their 10-K for 2024 because they need more time to finalize a business combination agreement. They're within the SEC's 15-day grace period to get the filing done. Financially, they reported a loss of about $2.4 million for 2024, which is an improvement from last year's loss of $5.4 million. Despite the delay, Marblegate stock is up 72% in pre-market trading. Investors seem excited about the potential merger, even though there's no target yet. A lot of this jump is based on speculation that something big could be on the way. It's one to watch, as they could make a move that sparks even more interest. Our review on SATX. SatixFy Communications is merging with MDA Space, with MDA offering $2.10 per share, a 75% premium over SatixFy's recent price. The deal, valued at $269 million, includes retiring SatixFy's $76 million debt. SatixFy stock is up 65% pre-market, reflecting investor optimism. The merger strengthens MDA's position in the growing satellite market. With shareholder approval expected, the deal should close by Q3 2025. Our review on IBO. Impact Biomedical Incorporated is a biotech company working on some pretty interesting healthcare solutions, from cancer treatments to air purification. They've got a few technologies in the works, like Linebacker, which could have big potential in oncology and neurology, and Latos, a sugar-based tech that's looking at health benefits. Their stock is up 56% in pre-market, which is a pretty solid jump. Investors are clearly picking up on something big. Maybe some positive updates around their projects or more buzz around their potential. Linebacker, in particular, is grabbing attention because it's targeting major issues like cancer and inflammation, areas where there's a lot of demand for new treatments. This spike shows that investors are excited about what's coming next from Impact Biomedical. It's still early, but if any of these technologies start making real progress, it could lead to even bigger moves for the stock. Our review on NMAX. Newsmax Media, a major player in conservative media, just made a splash on the stock market, with its IPO debut sending shares up a jaw-dropping 735%. The company raised $75 million by selling 7.5 million shares at $10 each, and by the end of the day, the stock had soared to $83.51. This surge was driven by the political momentum of the Trump era, media buzz, and a relatively tight float that created a frenzy among retail investors. Newsmax has been benefiting from its strong positioning in conservative media, especially with Trump's influence still looming large. The company, now the fourth most watched cable news channel, has seen substantial growth in its viewership, but it's also dealing with widening losses, which raises questions about its long-term profitability. The company's revenue is up, but its net losses are growing, and it recently raised additional funds through a preferred share offering to fuel expansion. The stock's explosive debut has caught a lot of attention, but analysts caution that the excitement could be short-lived. With dual-class governance and concentrated ownership, there's some concern about institutional interest down the road. Investors should keep an eye on the volatility, as the limited float could keep the stock price swinging wildly. As of now, though, Newsmax is riding a wave of momentum, with its market cap now approaching $11 billion and shares up 50% pre-market. Our review on ICCT. iCoreConnect Inc. is a cloud-based software company that's all about helping healthcare businesses run more efficiently. They've got over 16 software solutions, covering everything from e-prescribing to HIPAA compliance, and their platform is being used by healthcare associations across the U.S. to tackle business problems and boost profitability. Now, here's the exciting part. The stock is up 40% in pre-market, which is a huge move. This jump likely reflects investor excitement around the company's growth and the increasing demand for its software solutions. iCoreConnect is hitting the right notes by focusing on improving efficiency, safety, and compliance in healthcare, which is always top of mind in the industry. With their strong product lineup and expanding partnerships, it seems like the market is starting to take notice. The 40% pre-market gain shows investors are pretty optimistic about what's ahead for iCoreConnect in the healthcare tech space. Please subscribe, give the video a like, and watch more from our playlist. Thanks.